Hello, welcome to the Gaming and Digital Innovation Lab at the University of Wisconsin-Stout. Today we are going to be covering how to get set up on this gaming station, which has the Nintendo GameCube, the Wii U, the Wii, and the Nintendo Switch. It is on this station with a flat screen TV. So first thing we'll need to do is turn the TV on. There is a remote that goes to this TV, looks like so. We'll turn it on. Then we will need to change the input buttons, top middle there. And we're going to switch it over to the GameCube because the first system we'll cover is the GameCube. You just press enter on the remote to get that going. So here is the GameCube in the first shelf here. This one uses discs. There is an eject button to open the disc like that. Set it in there, click it into place, close the hatch. Then there's the gray power button. And it should get going. And if you have troubles with the game, there is a reset button there. There it goes. Alright, so now we are going to look at setting up the Wii U. So first thing we'll want to do is change the TV input to Wii U. Press enter. There we go. And to turn the Wii U on, there's a power button up front. There we go. And then we will want to get your Wii remote. Actually, first we'll do the gamepad because the Wii U has this gamepad that comes with it. And to turn it on, there is a power button right there. It looks like the gamepad is already synced up, but if you need to sync the gamepad, the first thing you'll want to do is press the red sync button on the front of the console. It'll bring up this menu, and we'll go through pairing a controller in a second, but if you're pairing a gamepad, we press the sync button one more time. It'll show this screen, and then on the sync pad, there is a red button on the back. You'll need something small, like a little Allen wrench or pen, to press the button. If it hasn't been paired before, it'll make you match this code on the actual gamepad. You just type in the same symbols you see here. All right, so now with the gamepad synced, we will look at the normal Wii remote. So first thing you want to do is turn it on. The controller first. Yep, there you go. This is the button right there. And if it is not synced, we'll go through the sync process again by first pressing it on the system there. It'll pull up this, and it'll ask you to press the red button on the back of the remote, which is in this little hole in the back. You'll need something skinny to press it. You should press it once, and it should sync. Pairing complete. All right, so now the controllers are connected to the Wii U so we can start up a game. We'll grab a disc. And it should just slide in. And the game will get started. And to take out the disc, there is a eject button right above the power button right there. Here we go. Okay, so now we are going to talk about getting the Wii started. So, first thing we'll need to do is just turn the system on with the power button right out front there. Awesome. And then we will change the TV input to Wii instead of Wii U. There you go. Shows up. And now you'll need to get a remote from the circulation desk. We got a remote right here. And you'll want to turn on the remote by hitting the button on the top left there. All right, and then we'll probably have to sync the remote. So syncing the remote with the Wii, we'll open up this hatch and there's a little red button there. We'll hit that. And then on the remote, you'll have to pull back the rubber there. You'll need something skinny to press the sync button. The system made a noise and it let us through. You can tell the controller is synced because it's got a light for controller 1 right there. Then we can close this. Then we can pop in our game. Just a disc like so. Slide it in. The game will boot up. And there is also an eject button right below the power. For when you need the disc back. Okay, now we are going to be looking at the Nintendo Switch. In the Game Lab, we have the Nintendo Switch dock. It looks like this. However, you will need to get the actual Nintendo Switch system from the front desk of the library. At the circulation desk, they can check out one of these kits to you that includes a couple controllers, and this is the actual Switch console. So, to get it started, first thing we'll do is change the TV input. With the remote, we'll change it over to Switch. Awesome. And then we will grab the actual console and put it in the dock. And then we'll hit the power button on the top left there. And it should glow green at the bottom there and show up on screen. Now for the controllers, we'll grab a controller. And if the controllers are not synced, the way you can sync them is click and turn them on, and they should show up like that. However, if you're still having trouble syncing, what you can do is if you flip the controller around, you can take the controller off the adapter and just get the single one there, and you can plug it into the side of the, slide it onto the side of the console. And we'll do it on the other one too. And this will for sure sync the controllers with this system and also charge it while it's on the dock. Okay, so next we're going to show you how to put the game into the system. So we got the Switch started. Now we'll get a game. It's a little cartridge that looks like that. And on the top of the system, there's a little hatch on the right side like that. Click down the cartridge until it clicks into place. There you go. Close that. The game should be going. And on the main menu of the system, it should show up on the far left icon. This is the game we just put in. So on the controller, we can click to play it. Sometimes it will need to download the game. And if that's the case, just tell it to start the download and you might just have to wait a few minutes.